It's a life, you know? It's not a good life, but it's a life, you know?
I'm gonna kill a rat. We're talking about, in some cases, the worst environment on the face of this earth.
Tonight on 48 Hours.
Got that boom, 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 boom.
If you think New York is crazy,
Show your tongue.
Terrifying.
Come on, let me see your tongue.
wait till you see what's at the core
This is one of the easiest places to survive.
of the Big Apple.
Something romantic, mysterious, fantastic.
It's a teeming metropolis.
Well, we're rerouting trains right now due to smoke and the fire department needing the power off.
Underground.
30 to 60,000 people right now are being affected.
This is a mess.
From the creative
I had always wanted to paint something here.
to the curious
Bernard, it's Jennifer.
to the cutting edge.
My window opportunity.
You never know what lurks
It's alive.
under the apple.
I got basically all the comforts of home. I got stereo, television, radio.
It was all this kind of dirt you dug out?
About 100 cubic yards by hand.
I'd like to be in prison with you someday.
It's another day in Brooklyn. And like most every day,
Watch the cars.
Bob Diamond is about to check on his property.
You gotta get the rest of the cones.
But if real estate is location, 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 then the land that Diamond has mined is decidedly below grade. In fact, it's below everything.
This is the entrance to your world, eh?
Well, this is the entrance to the 19th century in its original state.
Really? Original?
Original.
Hasn't been touched?
Hasn't been touched since 1861.
Doesn't look great.
Let's go.
There's no graceful way to do this, is there?
Kind of just sit on the edge and drop yourself in.
Great advice.
This whole area was filled in up to about here, and we dug all of this out. And
It was all this kind of dirt you dug out?
About 100 cubic yards by hand.
I'd like to be in prison with you someday.
Yeah. It was a lot of work, but he finally broke through to this. The first subway tunnel ever built in the world.
I had just seen Raiders of the Lost Ark, and when they opened up the first Egyptian tomb, a blast of cold air came out from the other side, and this did the same exact thing. And that's when I knew for sure something was on the other side.
What did you say when you knocked through that thing?
Well, I was laughing my head off for about a half hour because everyone thought that there was no such place.
Well, how old is this tunnel that we're standing in now? When was it built?
1844. So
1844?
1844.
Before the Civil War, way before the Civil War.
Way before. This is the oldest existing railroad structure in the United States in its original state.
Diamond first heard about the tunnel when it was mentioned on a radio talk show.
CBS.
And he hunted it down using 150-year-old maps.
It was sort of like following a treasure map.
But what began 14 years ago as a research project has today become Diamond's career.
It sort of absorbs you. You know, you start doing a little bit and it gets more interesting and it pulls you in deeper and you do more. And
it wasn't only Bob Diamond who got drawn in.
I thought it was marvelous.
It was also his mother, Elsa Diamond.
And I said, what would you like to see done with this tunnel? He said he wanted to restore it to what it had been.
She took up her son's cause in the way only a mother could.
And I said, I'm going to help you do it.
And so what did you do?
Publicity.
You got an article in the Daily News.
News, the Post, the New York Times, Staten Island.
How many articles do you think you've gotten in the newspaper about your son?
You know, I've never counted them.
50?
More.
75?
More.
100? 100?
Mm-hmm.
Over...
It was a National Geographic magazine, the New Yorker magazine. No one has ever taken a tunnel, right? A tunnel? And made it into something romantic, mysterious, and fantastic.
But romance, mystery, and fantasy, just like beauty, is sometimes in the eye of the beholder.
So I'm looking around here, and I see a dirty old tunnel. I know I say this at great risk.
Okay.
Filled with junk. Okay. What do you see?
Well, I see a national landmark.
Come on.
For real. It's listed on the National Register of Historic Places.
Along with, I don't know,
No, this
Lincoln
is-
Memorial and
Along with the Lincoln-
all those
That's
places?
absolutely
This
correct.
is a historical place?
Correct.
After much finagling, Diamond managed to get a franchise to operate this tunnel as an honest-to-God Brooklyn tourist attraction.
Bob, I mean, look at this. I mean, how far away are you from putting trains down here?
Well, it's going to take a lot of money to put trains in here, but we're sort of starting things off one step at a time.
The first step has already been taken. Barely 1 mile away, Diamond has assembled 4 antique trolley cars that he hopes will someday run through his tunnel.
That car sitting in the back is from 1897.
Today, he's trying to get one up and running.
This hasn't run in how many years?
Well, it hasn't run in a very long time, let's put it that way.
It looks good.
It looks like something Dr. Frankenstein might have had.
It was something Dr. Frankenstein had.
But will it work?
What do we got? Nothing? Here, try it now. Okay. Let's see if it still runs. It's alive!
What's this mean?
This is the first trolley to run in Brooklyn, even in a limited way, since 1956.
That's the sound you want to hear.
Definitely. That's music.